Hey guys, it's Amanda. Welcome back. Today I want to do another one of these straight pour, dirty cup straight pours, and I'm going to try not to put as much paint in because I have more colors. I'll try to not use as much every time. And the ones in these little cups have silicone, the ones in the bottles do not. And my first color was white and then blue lava, and then I'll just tell you these colors on this side as I go because it's in reverse order on that side. So white, blue lava, and then one from that side, and then this one is Bluebird Blue, and I'll tell you this one whenever I get there. And Citrus Sray. I want to try not to use too much paint, or try not to use as much paint because I have more colors. So I have to remember not to pour so heavy with anything. That was black. This is the black with the hair serum, and I will kind of distribute it a little bit more evenly. This is navy. And then we're back at Citrus Sray. This one is Pool Party. I still feel like I have a lot of paint. I'm not a good judge at how much I'm pouring, so the colors are probably uneven, but that's okay. Enchanted Forest. It looks like I did okay with not doing too much paint because it's about halfway full, and that's about how much I want so that I can spread my paint evenly whenever I spin. So I'm going to put my lids back on, let this paint sit for 3 to 5 minutes while I clean up my table, and I will see you in just a second. Hey guys, I'm back. As you can see, I'm getting cells forming already. While I was moving stuff out of the way, I had a timer on my phone go off because I'm playing an org right now. I'm playing a Big Brother org and a Survivor org. I forgot I wanted to put white on the top as well. So hopefully that mingles in too. That'll probably look separated from everything else now because this sat so long first. But I'm playing a Survivor and a Big Brother org, and had a timer for something that I'm supposed to do in the Survivor org. Sorry. Had a timer set for something I'm supposed to do every 12 hours in Survivor. Excuse me. And the timer went off and shut off my video, and so then I had to wait like an extra 5 minutes until I could submit my thing. So I'm back. This sat here for probably 10 minutes or more, and I forgot to add the white on top to begin with, so I put it on there now. I could already see some cells forming, so those colors are already like mingling together and doing their thing. But for now, I'm just going to pour. And then once I finish the pour, I'll see what I want to do with it. Oh, we're getting weird drips. My hand's shaking and making those lines look very strange. Okay. I'll save this. After I finish this video, I can pour what's left of that into a puddle to dry on my tabletop so that I can use it for a necklace. That's what I did last time, but I haven't done the necklace yet. Okay, so we are very heavily going to that side. So I need to stretch the, like, put the weight of the paint in the center before I do anything else. Maybe go towards the corners a little bit. I'm going over that side a little bit. Tilt and stretch out just a little bit before I spin, I think. Okay. Now I want to spin a little bit, and then I'll decide if I want to tilt or spin some more. I like that I got this newer, bigger table so that I can spin on this table without it flying off of the table. I was kind of in a hurry to get started, and I didn't explain that I wanted to use greens and blues and turquoises this time, but I'm sure that you figured that out. That looks kind of neat. I kind of like how that looks. I'm hoping that I don't spin all of that off. I like that weird look of that white next to that Enchanted Forest right there. And I like this smoky hazy look up here, but I need to spin some more. I'm trying to decide if I want to tilt before I spin again to try to save anything from going off. I think I'll just spin again. Okay. Maybe one spin the other way. I am liking this down here and this look up here, but there's still a lot of paint, so I need to get a little bit more of the paint off of there so that whenever it dries evenly and doesn't end up getting any kind of spots with too much paint or something. Sorry. Ooh, that looks like a snake coming up out of the water right there, and its mouth is open and its tongue is out. Maybe that's the Loch Ness Monster. It looks like an eye and a snake and a mouth and a tongue. That looks so cool. And this is like the sky. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna spin anymore. I think it will be okay because not as much paint came off of it that time whenever I spun. I want to hit it with the heat gun now and activate some of the hair serum and see what happens. I'm hoping I don't lose the look of that snake, but I might with the cells coming up. Let me face it towards you the way that I think it goes so you can see the snake before it disappears in the cells. So, well, with the cells being activated, it's bringing out more white from underneath and colors to the rings. So it's giving it more dimension, I think, than what it had just plain. I liked it plain too, actually. And I may do one of these pours next, with the split cup without hair serum and without torching, just to see what happens, because I'm getting to where I am a lot more comfortable using these paints. And all of this paint here around I will let dry and peel off the skins to use for necklaces. I have these new pieces that help me cut out just the right size for necklaces. I could dip, but I don't know where my pieces are right now, and I have other stuff to do, so I'll just let it dry and use those skins later. Okay, so those cells grew as I let it sit. So I'm going to hit it with heat one more time. My snake kind of got lost a little bit, but that's okay. I will hit it with the heat one more time and see what happens. Go along the edges with the heat. Even though the cells are starting to pop up already from the heat that I've used before. Now I have these big cells, and I can see a lot of the black coming through over here, making kind of a grayish look with some of those cells. And then this citrus, just a very hint of that citrus made it through. I like that one little section of citrus right there. Let me turn it back to me to see what else I think. It reminds me of water, kind of like an ocean where the water is kind of a turquoisey color maybe, but then it has some of the white and the lighter blues in there, and a little bit of darker blue, and a little bit of, I can see more of the black starting to come through some of the cells. I think that's it. I think I like it. I think, for right now, I like it facing, I like it facing the way that's facing the camera. After it dries, I may like it facing another way. And eventually I need to do another one of my dry result videos where I take a bunch of paintings outside and just show you what they all look like dry. I haven't done that for a while. But hopefully I'll do that here within the next couple of weeks. I finally varnished some paintings over the weekend. I finally got some more paintings listed to my Etsy shop, which is Artsy by Gemini Witch 83. I can put the link in the description below. I like the way the white is playing with that Enchanted Forest, like that deep green down there with kind of lines, or kind of makes me think of leopard spotting almost, but not really. So yeah, I like it. I like these colors. I will try these colors. It's kind of, I mean, there's a lot of different colors here, but at the same time, that whole turquoisey blue green look is kind of almost monochromatic. So I like that there's a hint of the citrus, which is the brighter green, and I like that there's some black outlining some stuff or coming through over here. And I like that there's white outlining a lot of the cells, so I like that it gets broken up a little bit. And I like that the cells look different in different places. Like here, it looks the cells are very gray-ish, with like the black and the white in the blues. And then here's where there was more of that deep greenish turquoisey color. And so the cells look different. And then there aren't as many cells when you get closer to that side. So I like that too. I like that it's broken up and it's not just one solid piece looking all the same way. I like that each section is different. So that's it for this one. Let me know what you think. I will take you for a close-up, and thanks as always for watching. Have a blessed day. Bye. Okay, so here's the close-up. You can see right there, that's a glare from the overhead light, but I'll zoom in and I'll show you around the painting, and then hopefully we can avoid that. But I like all of these different cells, how they look different. They have a lot of different rings and a lot of different looks to them. At first glance, it might look like it's very monochromatic and all the same color, but whenever you zoom in, you can see, like, there's the citrus blast, and you can see some of that lighter blue there, and right now you're seeing reflections of the light off of it, I think, but there's a darker band of color here. These cells just remind me of little pebbles. Sorry, we're getting the overhead light glare again. I'll do another video without that overhead light glare. Sorry, my nose was itching. I can see some of the greener stuff through there. And then whenever I get down here towards the bottom, it starts to look a little bit lighter. There's still some dark ones. And there's the glare from the overhead light. Like I said, I'll do another one with the overhead light off so you don't deal with that. But there's that citrus through there and those light blue cells. And then down here it gets even lighter. I kind of lost the snake, but this looks like water like rushing over the rocks at the bottom of a cliff to me, because you can see the white around the edge of the lighter part and then the darker blue and the black like the rocks. This is that leopardy looking part I was talking about, where the white is kind of through the green. I like that too. So now if I zoom back out, I think maybe you can notice the different variations of color throughout the piece better than you could before, or at least I can. Whenever it dries, it'll definitely take on some darker tones and lighter tones as well. Those darker colors in there will dry much darker than they look right now, and the lighter ones will look more like they do now, so it'll look a lot better when it dries. But I will do the other close-up for you in just a second, and then I'll add some photos at the end. I've been really enjoying doing collages of my photos, and I have a new editing app for photos where I like changing them up a little bit and making little videos of them as well with overlays and stuff. So I might do some of that for you too. If not, at the end of this video, I'll make a separate video for you of that later this week, because I don't have a lot of time to do that right now. But let me know what you think, and I'll have another close-up in just a minute. Okay, so here I'll do the other close-up, and I'll try to do this one faster, just so you can see the different colors. There's still a little bit of a glare from my recording light and the flash on my phone, but I just want you to see it again. I think when you look up close, you can see the difference in the colors a little bit better. And then it gives you perspective when you go back out to the full view. And there's the full piece, and I will show you a dry result. I think I'll wait and do my photos and collages at the end of the dry result video. So maybe I'll do that by the weekend. Let me know what you think, and have a blessed day. Bye.